Right, we're going to be doing a 12 exercise circuit, which can be repeated many times if you want, so it's going to take 12 minutes to get through it all. But what I would suggest is that once you've done that full 12 minutes, you take a break for a couple of minutes and then repeat again. All right, now we're going to be working on all aspects of the body: core, upper body, lower body, push, pull, everything. So it's going to cover everything you need to do in terms of resistance, so we're going to get the muscles working, but also in terms of cardiovascular fitness. The equipment you need is a chair. You can have an exercise mat, but you can do it on the carpet or the floor or whatever, but some dumbbells. Really important. I don't know what sort of range you'll get. I'm using 4 kgs here. You should know what type of weight that will suit you, so vary that accordingly. Now, the format is going to be like this: 30 seconds of work, followed by 30 seconds of rest, and then on to the next exercise. So we'll be starting a new exercise every minute. As I said, 12 exercises, 12 minutes total time, but actually we're only going to be doing 6 minutes of work. However, when I say 30 seconds, it's time to stop. If you want, you can always do more, okay? So if you're finding it's not intense enough, keep pushing through, use up some of your rest period to keep working and keep burning those calories. Equally, if you're dying before the 30-second mark, it's okay to stop early. So don't worry about that. Now, I've got my little timer here, so I'll be timing 30 seconds. Hopefully it's going to beat me every 30 seconds. We're going to start off on the mat doing an ab exercise, and the format's going to go abs, upper body, legs, abs, upper body, legs, and we'll continue in that cycle. So get ready into your position. The first exercise we're going to do is called reach crunches. We're going to be laying on the floor, pushing up like that. If you can't come all the way up off the grounds, do palm slides. Put your hands on your thighs and then push up comme ça, okay? So let's get us into position. 30 seconds of work, remember. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So I'm pushing up like this. You guys should be doing the same. Now what we'll do, during the first break period, that's when I'll be explaining the next exercise, and we'll keep going according to that method. Hopefully I'll be able to explain everything within the 30 seconds. How are we doing? That's 10 seconds through. No, it's not, I lied. 5 seconds to go. Completely miscounted. Okay, if you want to carry on, you can, but that's 30 seconds. That's the first core exercise done. The next exercise is going to be press-ups. So you've got a few alternatives. The easiest is to lay on your front, keep your hips down, and peel up. Okay, the next level is to elevate the pelvis and use the knees, or if you want to do full press-ups, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to kick off in 8 seconds. I'm going to do knee press-ups because I don't need to show off. 3, 2, 1, go for it. 1. Here we are. So there you go. If you're doing knee press-ups, don't stick your bum up in the air like that. Keep your body rigid. Use your knees as a pivot point. That's good. We got about halfway through there. Keep pushing. 10 seconds to go. There we go. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, first leg exercise. We're going to do a squat and press. So this is where the chair comes in handy. And the dumbbells. We're sitting in the chair, feet planted, about shoulder width apart, perched on the edge of the chair, heels underneath the shoulders, palms facing each other, dumbbells like that, and we push up and we come back down. So 5 seconds to go. This will be quite tiring. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. All the way back down onto the seat, like this. So this will ache your shoulders as well as your legs, but it's going to get your heart rate super high, I expect. Here we go. It's quite difficult for me to look at the timer when I'm performing this exercise. You keep going. I'm just going to have a quick check. 7 seconds to go. Nearly there. Here we are. And relax. Good. Back onto the core. We're going to do a pelvic raise to work our bum, lower back, and hamstrings. And if you want, you can add some extra resistance by placing your dumbbells on your hips when you thrust up. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it normally. 10 seconds to go. Get ready for it. hands down by the side. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. So just clenching the bum cheeks, bringing the pelvis up as high as it will go, and keep going. So you can hear from my breathing that this is quite a good cardiovascular workout. It's already got my heart rate up, and that's just the first set, guys. You'll find if you do this on the second or third round, whew, you're going to be feeling it. And as I said earlier, you can also play around with your rest periods. Beep, perfect. Okay, so we've done shoulders. What we're going to do now is a bent over row. So we're going to work our biceps, rear of the shoulders, and the upper back. Stick your bum out, keep the back straight. I don't want to see that. If you poke your bum out first and flex the knees slightly, tilt forward and pull up. If you can't do that position, you can do it seated like this. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go for it. 1, 2. It's a really good one for the upper back here. Helps with the posture. You should feel your shoulder blades pinching close together as we do it. That's good, guys. That's good. So on the format, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Just remember, if you increase the work rate or the duration, you've got to shorten the rest period to accommodate for it. Where are we? 3, 2, 1. So if you work for 40 seconds, for example, you're only going to rest for 20. I always want you to be starting on the minute. Okay, so legs, again, you're going to need your dumbbells for this. We're going to simulate like a kettlebell swing, but with dumbbells. So hold them like that. We're going to bend at the knee and swing up. Like that. Okay, not too high above the head. 3, 2, 1. And so it's really, you're not trying to lift with your shoulders. Your arms and your shoulders should be relaxed. The power and the force should be coming from your hips. So if you look forward at my hips, you'll see I'm thrusting them. And it's that thrust, as my shoulders swing back, that's what raises the weight. I'm not using the muscles in my arms or my shoulders at all for that one. Okay, dumbbells down. We're going to do a side crunch for your obliques, which means laying on the mat, onto the side. 2 ways to do it. Knees bent. You can use your elbow and dig it in and use that as a lever and tap your ankle, or you can take your arms up to your head and crunch right up like that. I'm going to use the elbow. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. This is the easier version in case you didn't grasp that. That's good, guys. So we're actually just over halfway through the circuit. This is the 7th exercise. So yeah, downhill from here. Although if you're on your first set, I hopefully will see you again. Relax after this. Right, what have we done? Christ, I don't know. Oh yeah. So we need to do a shoulder press now. So we're gonna do this either seated or standing, palms facing forward, elbows out wide and pushing above your head. You can do it just as easily seated if you like. I'm gonna go for the seated option. What about it? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is for your back, your arms, your triceps or bingo wings, and the shoulders. So if you wear dresses and you wear a backless dress, this will shape the upper part of your body quite nicely. And if you wear a shirt, it's going to make you look nice and broad, good posture, things like that. Right, keep pushing. Bit of an achy one, this, the old shoulder press. There we are. How are we doing? 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, legs here. Now what we're going to do, you can do this with your dumbbells if you want extra resistance. I would suggest if you do, you rest them on your shoulders like that, and that'll add a bit of weight, but I'm not going to use those. What I want from you, wide legs, a squat and a knee, a squat and a knee. So we're coming up onto the one leg. 3, no, not even, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, up into the middle. Good. So it's not particularly challenging for the squat or the legs unless you're doing it with a heavy weight, but it's a bit more of a cardiovascular one, as you can probably tell, because I'm short of breath and having to break between words. So get the knee up as high as you can. If you need support, hold on to the chair if your balance isn't that good. So if you're falling all over the place, well done. Don't be afraid to do that. Now, last 3, so we're going to do 1 more core, 1 more upper body, and 1 more legs. What we've got to do is the other side crunch. So we were on our left hand side facing that way before, well I was. Now we've got to face the other way. 10 seconds to go. Make sure you always remember which side you just did, otherwise it will get very confusing. Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I'm counting. We're doing timings rather than reps. It's a personal trainer thing. I can't help it. I count everything. Count other people's reps by accident when I'm in the gym. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to go. This is more for your obliques, your love handles, than it is the abs. 3, 2, 1. Good. Because what we've done is 1 exercise for the lower back, 1 exercise for the abs, 1 exercise for this side, and 1 exercise for this side. So now we're going to move on to a bicep-y exercise. Take a seat. It's called the bicep burnout. Legs wide, dumbbells to the floor, and elbows inside the thighs, not on top. Inside, bent over, and we're just going to pump bicep curl, bicep curl, bicep curl. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pump. It's like this, guys, okay? You should get a bit of a burn in the old biceps after a while. As one goes up, the other one comes down. It's not one up, one down, then the other one up, the other one down. We're doing a switch. Whoops, switch, 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 like that. Keeping the elbows inside the thighs, remember. Don't let them get on top of your thighs. That'll just make it too easy for you. Good, good, good. Right, 30 seconds. Last exercise. Funny one, this. Groucho walks. Some guy called Tony Horton gave it to me from the P90X Beachbody program. We don't need the mats in the way. What we're going to do, squat down really low, really wide, put a cigar in our mouth, and we're going to walk forward like that, and then we're going to walk backwards like that, keeping low, okay? 3 seconds to go. Get your cigars ready, and off we go. Yeah, I don't really know who Groucho Marx is, but it's named after him. I gather he walks like this and smokes a cigar. I don't know, but all I know is it burns the legs. Keep it going, guys. We're nearly there. 10 seconds. Almost there, almost there, almost there. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. Easy peasy, right? So that's 12 minutes. What I would suggest, press stop. Well, the video will finish naturally in a minute. Take a few minutes of breasts on my mind. Take a few minutes rest. Get set up. Do another round and another round. 3 is standard for me. That'll take you about 40, 45 minutes when you're factoring in your rest periods as well. If you're crazy, you can go for the 4th set. Oh, excuse me. You can go for 4 sets. And as I said, come on, man. You can play around with your recovery time and your work rate time. So I like to sometimes do 30 on, 30 off on the first round, 35 on, 25 off on the second, and then a final monster round with 40 of work and 20 of rest. But do what you're comfortable with. If you want to start off with 15 seconds work, do that, rest for 45. Whatever's good for you. So take it easy. Hope you like the workout.